know that. Because you have post-it notes in there.
Post-it notes?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, I know what they are.
Okay.
Pretty sure. I can just smell them and figure it out. Probably. Thanks, babe. Hey, Unexpected Live. I just figured I'd bring you guys with me if I'm going to be working in here cutting soap. Can't promise I'll be talking the whole time, but if you want to hang out, watch me cut some soap. I've got a lot of soap I've got to cut tonight, so the orders have started to come in, and I'm working. I'm working. Like a little elf. A little elf in the shop. So you can see kind of behind the scenes what goes on. A little bit. And just hang out with me. Buddy, did you bring me all the soap?
Yeah.
Okay. Buddy has brought me all of my soaps, which are just piled up behind you. You can't really see. But he brought them all in here for me, so got a little bit of a head start over here. So that doesn't fall. So if you missed our earlier live, I let everyone know that I updated the Etsy store. So that's live. We've got stuff going on there. And if you ordered soap, I'm cutting it right now. I'm getting your order ready. I love this cutter, by the way. It's got some, it's like guitar strings, and you can tighten it if the strings get kind of loose, or loosen them or whatever, or change them out. I love this. It makes it go by so fast. So quick and easy. Some of them I might hand cut with my hand cutter. Maybe the peppermint ones, because I think it gives a little bit of a more decorative vibe. But if I were to hand cut every single one of these bars, it would be just, it would take me forever. Smells good. What's up?
The names of the soaps?
Yeah. You gonna bring them in?
Huh?
You gonna bring them to me?
No, comments. People asking what.
The names of the soaps? I can't see the comments, so they're coming through. Are you watching the live in there, you creeper?
I'm moderating.
Oh, you're moderating? Thank you, babe. I guess I have to watch what I say. I'm probably the only one that needs moderating. So this one is eucalyptus and mint, and it smells like a spa. So I've got eucalyptus and mint. I've got, this one is the cowgirl, what I call a cowgirl, and it's like a cashmere, kind of like, I don't even know, vanilla, cashmere, and a little bit of sweet tobacco, which you can't really, I really can't even, you couldn't pay me to pick that scent out of this one, but it's just more of like a, I don't even know, luxurious type. It's not like sugar cookie or anything like that. It's just like a, I guess perfumey or musky. The other day, buddy, what was it that smelled like, the scent was musk? And we're like, what was it that we saw something smelled like musk?
Yeah, it was a candle.
It was a candle, and the scent was musk, and we're like, what?
Well, it was one of the things was musk, but it smelled really good.
Yeah, I know, but like,
What musk?
what is musk?
Well, where does the musk come
Where does the musk come from?
Man musk?
Man musk?
Possum musk?
We don't-
Rodent musk?
We don't know what musk is, but it smelled great.
Deer musk? Possibilities are endless.
The possibilities are endless. I don't have any deer musk or possum musk. I don't have any musk. I don't really know how I got on that topic, but anyway, I wonder if I could just. This one's also eucalyptus and mint. Can you order musk? I'm gonna look it up later. My mother-in-law the other day asked me, she said, do you have any of those like extra cut ends from your soaps? Because I really like to have like just random like pieces of soap and like and I was like, oh yeah. This is the end sections. And if you've ever ordered anything from me, most of the time I will have in your order a little sample piece of the soap. It's a free sample of soap. So normally I take these cut ends and then I cut them like with this cutter. I'll just make a few cuts in it like this. So I'll cut the ends like this, and then in the order I will have, this is my little sample, this is my sample thing. But in your order, I have these already pre-made where it says it's a free soap sample. So I don't let anything go to waste. Kim specifically requested some of my cut ends, so I'll save some of those back for her. But yeah, I don't let, everything gets used around here. So. Okay, so I have eucalyptus and mint, cowgirl cut. I've got, this one is oatmeal and honey. You can see there's like oatmeal flecks in there. And then I've got a ton, like 40 bars of High Boy Cowboy, which is sweet tobacco and leather. And it smells good. It smells like a man. That's what I've cut so far. Eucalyptus and mint, cowgirl, oatmeal, and High Boy Cowboy. And now I'm moving on to mistletoe. And mistletoe is my Christmas variety, and it's really just a fresh, it's not like, it doesn't smell like, it's just, it smells like clean sheets, if you ask me. It smells fresh, like hot fresh, like snow. Do you like that? I will say, I love cutting soap, and then afterwards when I see it all done, it's all like organized and in a line, and I don't know, visually appealing. It's fun. It's a fun time. Yesterday I was in here from sun up to sundown. Chapstick, soaps. What?
Is there a gift box or a bundle option?
No.
Okay.
No gift box, no bundle option. Not right now. It's a la carte. So you just pick what you want, put it in your cart, and I will ship it to you in a box. We could call it a bundle, but it's not like a set or anything like that. I was pleasantly surprised the other day when Buddy and I went to Costco, because that's where I get all my bulk ingredients for the soap. So I use a lot of coconut oil and a lot of olive oil, along with shea and cocoa butter and mango butter and jojoba oil, and I use a lot of different castor oil. I use a bunch of different oils, but a lot of the bulk is olive and coconut. And in years past, olive oil prices have been so expensive, and I've done my best not to raise the prices on it and everything, but I was really kind of surprised to see that olive oil has gone down in price since the last time I had to buy a whole bunch in bulk. So that was nice. It was like $3 less than it normally is. I don't know if olive oil goes through price changes. I don't really pay attention to the olive oil stock market. But that was a nice surprise. It went down a little bit. I'm going to be pushed out of my space here in a second. Okay, the peppermint I wanted to hand cut myself, so I'll save that. This one is lavender and chamomile, and I actually have put some chamomile pieces, some chamomile flower in it. And I have a bunch of, I'll show you, if you're interested, right here behind me. I'm sure to, like, the naked eye, I probably look like a witch with all the stuff I have. But this is my chamomile, my fresh chamomile, or dried chamomile anyway. And then I've got lavender and lavender soaked olive oil and eucalyptus and orange and coneflower and rose petals. If I was a witch, I would have all the ingredients, I'm sure, to do whatever witches do. I don't know. But if I didn't know me, I'd be like, hey, what's going on in here? And I'm like, I just make soap. Yes. I smell every single I'm gonna go back and see. I just smell it all. I just smell all the things. I'm surprised I still have a sense of smell, because it's very floral and strong in here sometimes. Okay.
Sometimes when I'm feeling stressed, I just come in here and I
Smell all my candles. That's an Office reference. If you've never seen The Office, you probably wouldn't understand. Serenity by Jan. Serenity by Steve. You can just leave the door open if you want.
Any plans on a honeysuckle soap?
Ooh, a honeysuckle soap. I have honeysuckle scents.
Yeah.
I didn't, well, that's probably more of a springtime thing, but I've got jasmine and honeysuckle that I can use probably around the spring.
Also a question, do you have any Eye of Newt? It was a comment.
Are you joking?
No.
Eye of Newt? Have you figured out what musk is yet?
I'll look it up.
Okay. I don't know what Eye of Newt is, or musk. What is Eye of Newt? Is that witchcraft? I think I've opened a door that I can't close now. Alright. The last 2 bars, I'm going to hand cut. Sorry if you don't like that sound. I know some people don't like a little scraper tool to get all these little bits. Gotta clean my workspace. Okay, so for hand cutting, I'm gonna use this little doodad, that cutter. Oh yeah, this is gonna be pretty. This one. This one's peppermint. It's fresh and it's red and white. You know, peppermint. Alright, so I'm gonna cut the ends off here. Clean that up. Yeah. Because I am who I am. I have to get a ruler. Actually, you know what I could do? That might actually make it easier. Just this one, I'm gonna make a little bit of a mark. That way they're all even, but also hand cut. So they're evenly spaced. Cute. Peppermint. Can y'all see? I don't even know if I'm on camera here. Sorry. I've ran out of room. Oh, one thing I didn't mention on our earlier live, if you didn't get to join the earlier live, I didn't mention this and I forgot. I had ordered my large box of soy wax that I make. Super expensive box of wax. Ordered that and it got damaged upon delivery, so it was automatically returned to sender. So I never got it, but I have a bunch of I've got more cast iron skillets and more dough bowls and these new ones that I ordered. Got this. Got a very limited selection of these little Christmas tree ones that I want to make some Christmas candles, and I've got these white bowls. And then I've got, of course, my cast iron skillets. So I've got the holders for the candles. I just don't have my wax in. So Tuesday, I think I'm gonna get the wax. I've already had to reorder it. So my next shipment is gonna come in on Tuesday, which is kind of a bummer. I wanted to have it all done for kind of the relaunch, but here we are. We're just rolling with it. So if you want a candle or a wax melt or whatever and it's not online right now, come back in a few days. I hate to say that because if you want to order something right now and then you have to order something again, that kind of sucks. But come back and then we can, I might have more. I do have candles online right now, but just kind of a limited quantity. I wanted to do some different ones. Okay, let me make a mark. Make a marky mark. And get this out of the way. Okay. Alright, let's see. What you're gonna be able to. Alright, let's. This kind of scooted a little bit.
Any soaps that are safe for eczema?
Yeah. So I have eczema, and one of the ones that I like to use a lot when I have like an eczema outbreak is the oatmeal. Anything with oatmeal and chamomile. The lavender chamomile is probably fine too, but I find that oatmeal is more soothing. Also, I will say, I've said this before, but I think it's good to remind people. So the purpose of soap is to strip your body of its bacteria, and it'll strip your body of dirt. And with that comes your oils, right? Your actual oils and your stuff. So soaps aren't really supposed to be hydrating per se. They're supposed to clean you of your dead skin and your debris and all kinds of stuff. So if you find that there's a soap out there that's made by a big manufacturer that leaves you feeling like you just took a bath in plastic, it's probably what you did. So a lot of times these homemade soaps will leave you feeling dry. Your skin will feel dry. And that's kind of normal. There are some like soaps like this that will be more hydrating and gentler on your skin, and I would steer you towards the oatmeal variety of soaps if you've got skin allergies. But I have skin allergies, like I've got really sensitive skin, and I touch this and use this and I really don't have many problems at all. But also, I don't know if you know this or not either, but because these are all natural ingredients and products in these soaps, your body sometimes has to acclimate to the pH of these soaps. So sometimes I've seen where people complain that it smells weird on their body. Like when they're using the all natural soap, it has like a weird smell when it reacts with your body, but it's actually your own body's pH adjusting to the lye and everything else that's in this soap. And after a few days, that weird kind of off smell doesn't happen anymore. It's pretty cool how that works. But it doesn't happen with everyone, but there are some people that have a kind of a reaction to the natural ingredients because their skin's not used to it. So I find that kind of cool. Wasn't really planning on talking as much as I did actually. Okay, last one. Alrighty. Well, shall we count them? Pretty sure I know. Let's see. Isn't it pretty? I can't help but to just think that it's pretty. Let me move you guys. Stack these up over. Alright, so we just cut. Let's see. $100. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 150 bars. 150 bars we just cut. And that wasn't too long. 25 minutes. Now what I have to do, which I won't keep you for this part, but the next part I do after I've cut them all, they're gonna because they were just made, I don't know, 24 hours ago or so. And this is the hot process, so it doesn't have to cure like cold process does. I cold process my goat's milk soap because goat's milk has fat in it that will scorch. So I don't hot process my goat's milk. But these without the milk in them, I will hot process. Same soap, same bar. It just cures quickly. They can be a little bit tacky once you've cut them. So this is actually pretty good to go. And I'll wrap it in a label. And it looks like, where did my sample basket go? Let me find it. Oh, so my labels, for example, This is just extra oatmeal and honey. So what I'll do is I'll just take my oatmeal and honey bar. This one. So if you've ever ordered a soap from me, this is exactly what I do. I put probably a true crime show on, and I wrap it, and I make it look pretty. It has the ingredients and how much it weighs, and I put a little sticky on the back, and then it's on its way to you. That's what it looks like. So now I get to do that 150 times. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring you along as I cut them, so I didn't have to cut them alone. And it smells awesome in here. And then after I peel them out, there's a little bit of like soap kind of stuff that are stuck up here. So the easiest way I find to get this off is I soak these in the sink. I just take all of my little silicone holders and I just soak them, and it takes like no time at all for it to dissolve in the water, and give them a little bit of a wipe down, and then pop them back in the box, and then I store them like that. Easy peasy. Yeah, but that's just one step of the process. Cutting the soap, which is the most satisfying part, I think. So, anyway, I know this was an impromptu live, and I just wanted to bring you along with me. Isn't that cool? This is a fun time. All right, well, I will see you guys later. Have a good night.